And updates coming in on that story. The constable who was driving the PCR van and was earlier suspended has now been arrested as well. In a preliminary investigation, the driver stated that he was parking the PCR van on the ramp and accidentally pressed the accelerator instead of the brake. But how could you do that? Somebody in uniform, somebody with so much of experience as well. However, the police say this is the driver's version, which is under investigation. Meanwhile, questions have been raised on the medical examination, whether or not they were in a state of intoxication, were they drunk or not, that is yet to be revealed. Let's cut across quickly to my colleague Amit Bharadwaj, who's been tracking all these details. Amit, you were at the site where it happened. You're still there, I see. A lot of eyewitnesses have made some very, very strong claims. They're saying A, the cops were drunk. They are saying B, there was a woman inside that PCR. We don't know if any of these are true. We are yet to get those results. But you can almost see in those visuals that the crowd all along got so angry that they were out there beating up the cops. That's the anger that's sort of, spilled out on the streets after this incident, and rightly so.
Sonal, what happened, if you look at the ramp out there, or the bylane which is right next to the road at the RK Ashram metro area, it's not far off from the tea stall, barely 30 or 40 meters away from the tea stall, from where that PCR van must have started its approach on the ramp road. So what happens is that unless you are in full throttle, the car is in full acceleration, the kind of accident and the kind of impact that it had on Ganga Ram Tiwari wouldn't have happened, which means that, why the car was moving at this speed is a bigger question. That too in the early hours of the morning, so there was no rush for the driver to be in that particular speed. So that there's a bigger question as to why did this happen. Many of the eyewitnesses that I spoke to in the morning, they were constantly claiming that these individuals, the personnel inside the PCR van, were in a state of intoxication. They were drunk. That's what they were claiming. And on what basis these claims were being made, they said that we have recovered liquor bottles. And the confrontation that you see in the video is the locals and the eyewitness were saying that we want to click picture of those involved in the entire accident, but the police was trying to stop them. That's when that confrontation also happened. The son of Ganga Ram Tiwari told me that they do not have enough resources even to take his father back to home in UP Gonda. So they are from a really financially weak background. The question right now also remains, Sonal, whether similar action will be taken as in the case of BMW accident that we saw recently in Delhi, or such serious charges will be pressed against the officials or not. Back to you.